Hey, look, I'm trying to get them, right? And walk up on the water.
Hey guys, you ready? Here we go. You ready? You may be seated. Sorry for not being here this evening. Mrs. Haddix, our principal, Connie Jones, our counselor, members of PTAA, faculty and staff, distinguished parents, relatives, and friends of the graduates, it is both my privilege and honor to welcome you to the first commencement exercises in Pioneer Technology and Art Academy history. You will see graduates wearing cords of various colors. Green is a STEM endorsement. Gold is multidisciplinary endorsement. White is an academic recognition. Blue is 50 plus hours of community service. Silver is athletics. Red is for a blood donor. To maintain the dignity of today's ceremony, please silence all cell phones. During the ceremony, please remain in your seats as to not block the view of others seated behind or around you. We are overjoyed and share in your excitement for the success of our kids. So please celebrate each of them as their name is called, albeit briefly. We want each student and their guests to hear their name called and in a timely manner. There will be pictures taken of each student as they walk by. If everyone will please stand for the national anthem and invocation as I turn you over to junior, now senior, Taylor Ivy.
in the world, for their teachers who have so richly loved and cared for them, for their families who have cheered them on to the finish line and stood by their side when they lost in the road. And on this day especially, we thank you for the friends that they have found among their classmates, for all the jokes that they will laugh about in years to come, for the hardships and tears they have endured together, side by side, and for your love which has been made evident through the relationships they carry within beyond these walls. Let them to continue to love each other fearlessly and seek your will earnestly, all the days of their life, in whom we pray. Amen.
You may be seated. Families, we want to thank you for sharing these amazing young people with us. They have all touched my heart, and they will forever be my kids. Graduates, look around you. Know who's here for you today, and know that is your support as long as you walk this earth. That includes the staff behind you and the staff up here. We are always going to be family, and we will always be here for you. We always ask the kids who impacts you, but we forget that they impact us just as much as we impact them. These kids have made such an impact on my life, and I'm blessed to have had them. I love you guys.
It is my privilege to welcome you to the 2021 graduation program of Pioneer Technology and Arts Academy of Texas. This is our first graduating class, and it is my great honor to be part of this special occasion. I extend a special welcome and thanks to the parents and relatives of each of the graduates. I acknowledge the special pride and parents and grandparents feel tonight. This evening is also important to other family members in so many ways. This year was very tough, to say the least, and this has made all the graduates stronger and more resilient for success. I'm very proud that we are wrapping this year with the most important event of our school year. It is the district's payoff for thousands of hours of work by students and adults in PTAA campuses over many years to help each student acquire the knowledge and skill to advance to the next grade and to graduate well prepared for the future. And graduates, it is certainly your payoff. This is the unofficial opening of doors to all that America promises for each of us. Graduates, this program tonight is your moment, your victory, your great achievement. It is the climax of your years of formal schooling, your payoff for all that work and for overcoming all of the challenges you faced. And I share your personal joy and deep sense of accomplishment. Your individual and collective achievements give meaning to my work. and that of all adults in the district. And I hope each graduate will take time to express to parents, grandparents, and other family members the gratitude you feel for their support. I want to take this opportunity to thank the teacher who have had a significant impact on you, and also to thank the administrators, counselors, secretaries, paraprofessionals, custodians, and other caring and committed employees who have helped give you the best school possible and have supported you in learning opportunities. We deeply appreciate the dedication and commitment of the members of our school board who are committed to your ultimate success in this school district. The school believes, or school board believes, that your PTAA diploma is a symbol that signifies academic excellence and personal achievement of the highest order. We have invested significant time, money, and emotion in each of you. Your parents have done even more. This is a district that seeks excellence in all we do, and your many outstanding achievements exemplify that wide range of doing things well. Our top priority, of course, is the academic program. I'm very proud to announce that we have 96% graduates going to college this year. We have over 25% students that have received internships this year, and 100% of internships are in P-Tech field. Our 65% students have received scholarships in college. And I know there are many more individual achievements that could be included here today for this outstanding class, but I know you are eager to get to your diplomas. There is indeed a very personal story behind each graduate. Each has had many successes and setbacks, achieved significant milestones, made sacrifices, and met special challenges on the path to this evening's event. We also know that all of you will have more of these challenges and victories in the future. Life is like that, but you will overcome them. To say that you are our future is not an empty cliche. You are our future, and what you make of it will impact all of us. We want you to be successful personally and also to contribute to the greater good of our world. On behalf of everyone here tonight, congratulations to each of you and the best wishes in the future. Thank you.
My name is Brent Parrott, and I am board chairman of PTAA Texas. I also sit on the board of our PTAA Arizona as well as Colorado. I want to thank Mrs. Hedges and the school's administration for giving me the opportunity to speak to our first PTAA graduating class. It's both an honor and a privilege. But I'm not sure first graduating class is right, since last night I spoke in Greenville. So, I think I will say I'm speaking to the largest graduating class in PTA history. Let's all hope we break that next year. I apologize. I was running late, got caught in traffic, and I'm pretty much. So if you'll just bear with me just a second, I got to take a layer off, or else I'll just be sweating out the storm. Okay. All right, that's better. Thank you. right, the next thing I want to do is I want to have each of you, everyone in here, give a big round of applause to all of us for surviving this past school year. It probably was the most difficult history in public schools ever in Texas. So we all have a lot to be proud of that we made it through. My guess is most of you are not quite sure what the school board's responsibilities are. So I decided to go very quickly through 4 major responsibilities of our board and then relate it back to our graduates and hopefully to you as well. The first responsibility is to define what are our goals and make sure that those goals are attained. Working with our superintendent as he works through with all the administration. And I think that Mr. Fanday did a very good job of explaining exactly what our goals are all about. Our graduates in the audience, I can assure you that getting where you want to go, your goals must be specific, challenging, and attainable. Written down and review determined status. Now I've got some inspirational quotes about setting your goals. The greater danger for most of us is that she looks down, she looks up in the tree, and she sees a Cheshire cat with his big grin. And now Alice said, would you please tell me which way I ought to go from here? Cheshire cat said, it really depends with you on where you want. Alice said, I don't much would care where. Cheshire cat, who said, it doesn't much matter which way you go. The second major responsibility is the hiring, managing, and when necessary, replacing the superintendent. It's the superintendent that the board will turn over the management of the school district. For graduates, and for all of us, the responsibility reflects the importance of having the right people in your life. Whether it's friends or whether it's students, co-workers, you must strive to have good people in your life and avoid those you view otherwise. More inspirational quotes. And this is from Oprah. Surround yourself only with people who are going to lift you high. Don't ever regret knowing someone in your life. Good people will give you happiness, bad people will give you experience, while the worst people will give you just bad memories. Our third school board responsibility is fiscal responsibility. Each state has their own guidelines for fiscal responsibility, but they all expect the same thing: pay your bills. The reason is very simple. You need to have a budget. I hate using our federal government as an example, but when the U.S. is $30 trillion in debt, it's a perfect example of what not to do. Last time the U.S. debt-free was 1852, and the last balanced budget was 1998. You never spend more than you can afford. It's simple math. There's nothing wrong with debt. What's wrong with debt is not meeting your payment obligations. With a budget, you know what you can afford to pay, not to spend. And an important part of your budget is paying yourself first, for the future, for emergencies. 65% of Americans are not saving enough. More inspiring quotes. A big part of financial freedom is having your heart and mind free from worry about what ifs in life. Susie Orman. And this came from the great Dave Ramsey. A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. The fourth responsibility is academic responsibility. It is the board's responsibility that our schools are meeting state requirements for achievements. For my 12 years in the classroom and 5 as a board chairman, I know how important teachers are in the success of the school. It's obvious that PTAs aren't the right people. They don't do it for the money, they do it for the student and the joy of teaching. Some more inspirations. We have 2 lives. The life we learn with and the life we live after that. Life is a classroom. Be prepared for life's tests. And let's celebrate our teachers with a few good quotes. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. Benjamin Franklin. Teaching is the one profession that creates all other professions. The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. The board feels that there is one more important responsibility. So, hopefully you guys can hear me and answer a question if I ask it. As a school board president, and I'm a really good one, what kind of salary would you think I have? All right. How much? You got it right. Who answered that? All right. You're going to be a great school board member. We are all volunteers. And we commit to our position because we care about our community. We care about the student. The last life lesson for you is give back to your community. Get involved in community organizations. You'll find that giving back is good for your soul. In closing, I've got more quotes, but I'm almost through. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over. You should just sit there. Will Rogers. Have the wisdom to recognize the best in others while always demanding the best in yourself. Madeleine Albright, the very first female U.S. Secretary of State. And now an original, I kind of made this up. Don't let anyone tell you what to dream, but remember, you're responsible for making your dream a reality. Thank you, and God bless.
He also has shirts for all of our senior graduates. Sorry, they're no longer my seniors. I have new seniors in the building, but he has shirts for our graduates, and we will make sure they all sent me their shirt sizes, so I'll make sure they get their shirts shortly. Next, I'm going to present Mr. Daniel Hetty and our fabulous brand new PTAA choir and their rendition of I Am Still Your Dreamer. did not introduce myself. I am Dr. Cook, and I am the assistant principal here at PTAA. I would also like to say to our pending graduates a little few words that are not mine, but I do believe are fitting. We must not allow other people's limited perceptions to define us. Now go and make interesting mistakes. Make amazing mistakes. Make glorious and fantastic mistakes. Break rules. Leave the world more interesting for being here. We've enjoyed having you. We enjoyed getting to know you, and we will definitely miss you. If the soon-to-be graduates would please rise. Brandon Zachary Alfred. Brandon would like to thank Mrs. Odom. Zulima Arizate. Zulima would like to thank Mrs. Odom, Ms. Alonso, Ms. Brahman, and Mrs. Haddix. Nicholas Rigoberto Lopez. Nicholas would like to thank Ms. Alonso. Michael Anthony Love. To thank all the teachers he had while at PTAA. Andrew Isaiah Munoz. Andrew would like to thank Ms. Brahman, Mr. Stewart, Ms. Alonso, and Mrs. Oda. Julio Uriel Sanchez Alfaro. Julio would like to thank Mrs. Smart, Ms. Brahman, Mrs. Haddix, Mrs. Jones, Ms. Alonso, Mrs. Odom, Mr. Biles, Mr. Hernandez, and Ms. Romeo. Jonathan Noel Spencer. Jonathan says, I like Mr. Fawn. He puts in a lot of work behind every lesson and inspires me to do my part as a student. It has been years since I've had him in a class, but when I did, he got me to enjoy taking math, which is a miracle. Nevaeh Aliyah Steele. Nevaeh would like to thank Mrs. Haddix. Yahir Torres. This birthday boy would like to thank Ms. Brahman. Elizabeth Valdez. Elizabeth would like to thank Mrs. Haddix. have one more graduate that could not be with us tonight. That graduate is Jason Guzman Morales. You may now go to your families for pictures. Or they're going to have other ulterior motives.